Hey, what's up guys? Gang Dragon here. You could probably tell something's a little more different. And that is, I have a new mic. So I don't know if that's gonna change, the mic quality from the old one I have. But if it does change, let me know, so I might do some a little bit. I did play around a little bit, but having some feedback would be pretty appreciated if there's anything wrong with it. But anywho, I have another build for you. And this is probably my first ever Death Sentence build I have ever made. Well, it wasn't a Death Sentence build, but a one down build instead. And I say this because this was the build I run on one down before Death Sentence was a thing, and that's also was before I met the other people as well, before I met Manol, Tom, and a few others. So this is the build I run the most, and yeah, it wasn't really thought out, but of course, like all my builds, I base it around my playstyle and my strategy. So let's actually see what I have. Well, for medic sides, I just have the Combat Medic Basic, Quick Fix Ace, Combat Doctor Ace, and Inspire Ace. And as for controller, I have Force Friendship Basic, I have Confident Ace, Joker Ace, Partnership Crime Ace, and yeah, Stockton Syndrome Ace. And this was before the AI got reworked. And yep, I didn't get Hostage Taker because that's how I was back then. So of course I could probably get rid of this for at least maybe Hostage Taker Basic, or maybe switch it around with other stuff. Okay, for tank subtree I just have Resilience, Die Hard Basic, and Transporter Basic. Okay, maybe this is where I could switch out Stockton Syndrome. At least I can give it to Hostage Taker Basic and at least Bullseye Basic. But yeah, I did operate a little more differently. The only thing I have in Tactician is the Steady Grip Basic. For Ghost, I have the Duck and Cover, Parkour, and Inner Pockets Basic. As for the Silent Killer subtree, I have Second Wind, Optical Illusions, and Low Blow Basic. And for Fugitive, oh boy. For the Gunslinger subtree, I have Equilibrium, Gun Nut, and One-Handed Talent Ace. For the Revenant, I have 9 Lives, Swan Song, and Fiend Death Ace. Yeah, if this was a present build, I would definitely change some of the skills. But for this sake, I'm gonna run the build that basically helped me beat out and challenge one down difficulty. And well, even though I did say about including the AI, so I could go ahead and just get rid of all the boosts they have, but I also remember that the enemy's AI also got changed as well, so I'll just leave everything untouched. Of course, my weapon of choice is the M79 grenade launcher, and the only thing I have on... Oh wait, that's wrong. Oops, wrong one. Ah, there we go. The M79, there we go. I got the wrong one. So of course, I have the Pirate Barrel, a Concealment Boost, and the Sawed-Off Stock. For my secondary is of course the Smith & Wesson 29 revolver. And with its attachments are the following: Diablo Barrel, a Concealment Boost, and the Carnival Grip. My throwable is the concussion grenade. My melee is the electrical brass knuckles. My equipment is a first aid kit. And my armor is a two-piece suit. Well, there's the build. And now let's see. An old build, a blast-filled pass in action. Okay, a few little hiccups I did there was I have Combat Dr. Ace, which I supposed to mean Uppers Ace. And I forgot to mention the perk that guy running, which is Rogue. Which at the time, Rogue was like the best perk deck to have to run on 1 down difficulty. I mean, sure, you still have Anarchist, and this was before we had Stoic. So, the limited perk decks viable on DSOD is not a lot.
We've got a chance to make.
Anyways, my old 1 down build. I decided to, ever since I switched different builds and switched different playstyle, I figured there's really no need for it to keep this one. Especially I see no purpose to. Oh my god, crits.
Anyone gets off the ground, gets cat poofed in the ass.
And so that means I gotta be sticking to cover quite a lot, and of course this was before the time I got used to the enemy's health until they finally reduced their health by 333%, which is quite a lot of health they have, which they all became pretty much miniaturized bulldozers, and it wasn't fun to deal with. And also at the time there were only 2 dozer that spawns in, and doesn't matter what type of color of the dozer it is, it will always come with a pump action shotgun. There is no Sega 12 dozer, no LMG dozer, so it was all pretty much there. Oh, this is gonna get me killed. Oh, here we go! Okay, surprisingly, they didn't go for me. Big guy for 1 shot. Thank God that door was open. And okay, I really need some jokers though. Oh, I hear a cloak of dirt. Come on, highlight him for me. Oh, I saw his head. Oh my god. I'll take you. Oh, come on. Damn. Yeah, this thing is like a pocket sniper. That's why I have to study grade basics to get more accuracy with this revolver. So, not really much to say with this build, other than, oh, it's a throwback, you can say. Oh, great. Medic, killing each other. Okay, at least their cooldown is much longer compared to trying to do this with Crime Spree. Oh, that's the worst. Okay, that's kind of freaky. Seeing the corpse of the cloaker look at me. And there we go. Oh wow, not even close to that first aid kit. And that's where Fiend comes in. Ooh! Man, that was nasty. Wait, did I get anyone? Okay. I was wondering where my two jokers are. Yeah, you could definitely see Rogue does not even age well. And of course, that was at the time we only had 2 AIs, and they did not pack LMGs. They had assault rifle, and well, if you have an AI of Wolf, you will arm with an MP5. Now you don't get that anymore. I can as well cuff you. Oh, come on. I want to snipe the sniper. Alright, I'll just... Okay, that's gotta be the third time now. Oh god. Cloaker around the corner. Oh my god. That's one thing I don't miss is the... your AI can be full of sponges. Yeah, mostly this build is just making the AI do work. As I find them to be more effective of killing than I ever do on one down. And of course, that was at the time people rely on lots of crits, suppressors with specialized killing ace, who does more damage. Remember that? Just before Death Sentence became a thing and then got rid of it. Oh yeah, good times. God, I remember getting 215 damage with a silent Baby Deagle. That thing was nuts. Hopefully don't need much. Okay, I gotta make the whole position here. Oh yay. Okay, while they do that, I could do this. Okay, you're a cloaker. Okay, I gotta deal with him. Oh, is he in the same spot?
That's a cloaker.
Okay, damn, okay, crits does make a huge difference. I nailed him like 3 shots to the head, while with crits, took him 1. It just goes to show that having crits is absolutely nuts. Which that's another thing I like to see is we work for crits the way you get it too. I just don't like the fact that the only way you get crits with armor is by using Unseen Strike. Well, with low blow you just get it with, you know, lower detection risk or minimum detection risk with the with much more concealed weapon that benefit the most. And leaving armor players don't get much love. Which they do, which I think the armor playstyle should deserve some love for get crit as well. Because they just don't have anything, like, enough DPS to deal with the special units. I mean, yeah, they have, like, body expertise, overkill A's, but they are expensive enough. And same level as Unseen Strike, but it's not been used much. It's just the requirements to get Unseen Strike is a bit too much. So I like if crits work just like a bit of like Wreck 'em Up in Killing Floor 2. Where the more time you deal damage, dealing damage to the enemy's head, the more damage you do for the next. So instead of a 10% more damage, it will be 20%, followed by 30, 40, and then to a maximum of 50%. Of course, that's probably only required by the most skillful shots, because if you fail or miss a shot, the Rakamon stack gets reset. So there's a little bit of a drawback that you need to be very accurate with your shots. But I'm pretty sure they're trying to find ways to change crit somehow. Okay, you know, I gotta wait for my teammates to arrive. I could have popped myself up with a doctor bag, but you know what, since I only got 1 extra down, I should be good. And I have suction syndrome, so we're gonna be good. Alright, here we go. Let's go. I don't like to deal with the snipers. Okay, I am actually scared now because I have Rogue and they could one-hit me at any moment.
It's in. Here's the first aid kit.
Okay, Jiro, where are you going?
Move it.
Come on.
Quata. Sniper. Eat this.
Ah, that wasn't too bad.
Files just wrote the most exciting chapter in the story of Washington politics. And probably the most honest.
Oh yep, that's an old build, which I don't think I'm gonna run this at any moment. because it's basically outdated. But yeah, that was basically my very first, well, one down build, which I'm gonna call it one down. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Until next time, farewell, and have a wonderful day, everyone.